Alright, it's coming into winter, so I thought I'd do a bit of a how-to sort of video on what I do, prepping my plants for winter. We're about a month or so out of winter now, so we're coming into winter, so we want to get our plants nice and healthy. Okay, so the first thing I do is we want to prep the ground. So I get a garden fork and just loosen it all up. Make sure the ground's all nice and loose, which it is. So I'm prepping it for some fertiliser. Okay, so I use two different fertilisers. We use a controlled release fertiliser, and this is a slow release, but this is basically rocks and mineral. Okay, so we'll mix these together. I'll explain to you why I use slow release and controlled release. Slow release fertiliser will release and dissolve every time you water it, regardless of the temperature. So over winter, every time you water it, you want a bit of fertiliser going in there. The controlled release is a little bit different, which is this one here. Yep, the controlled release will release its nutrients and its temperature, so it depends on temperature. So as winter's finishing, we start to come into spring and it starts to warm up a bit. That's when this will start to release into the soil. So the plants will be waking up from winter, wanting to grow, and they'll have the nutrients there ready. So it's a perfect combination. Mix all this up. Okay, that's all mixed up. So next thing I do is I'll wet. So I'll wet this down. Give it a good watering. That's all I get. Give it a good watering down. So I'm going to put a good thick layer of mulch on top of this. So there we go. Probably enough. Now for this bed here, probably only use about no more than that. Just heaps. Sprinkle it around. Right, sprinkle it around evenly. Sprinkle around evenly. Just give that another bit of a push around. Make sure they go in a little bit. Okay, so they're wet now. We don't want to over wet them. You don't want to overwet coming into winter, because the most important part of the plant in winter to keep it healthy is the root system. So that's why I put a nice thick layer of sugarcane mulch on. Yeah, I see a lot of people asking questions on what sort of mulch to use. The reason I use sugarcane mulch because it doesn't affect the pH of the ground. Other mulches can. Sugarcane mulch won't. There we go. So that, these plants now will be good to go for overwinter. Now we don't get a really severe winter where we're based, but we do get a couple of cold mornings and we can get frost. So what I also normally do, I just keep an eye on the on our weather. If we're going to get any really cold mornings or days, I'll hold off watering. And if it looks like there's a possibility of some frost, we'll cover them up. And normally I'll set the alarm and I'll get up before sunrise and come down and just check, make sure there's no frost on them. And if there is, we'll hose them off, water them off. Yeah, and these plants, they've been going for a few seasons now, so the method that I just showed you then does work.